Hey everyone! Laundry products are quite a big problem for people with chemical sensitivities. The widely available and commonly used products are just horrible for people with this condition. So even the so-called hyperallergenic ones tend to be problematic. I admit, I used to be a Tide Original user, and we used Kirkland brand dryer sheets occasionally. That's not good. I did, however, change products a year or so before the event that changed me from a normal girl and caused my severe chemical sensitivities. I have suffered with fibromyalgia since about 2010. And when I changed products, I was on a quest to clean up my life because I had read somewhere that natural products without all the chemicals can help reduce fibro symptoms. That's what I was doing here. The fragrance-free at that point was a personal choice. I felt that with every product having its own fragrance, it was just too much because your laundry has, your detergent has a fragrance, your fabric softener has a fragrance, dryer sheets have a fragrance, your shampoo, your conditioner, your deodorant, your lotion, your soap, and they're all different. And it's just, you're combining all of that into something. And to me, it seemed dumb. I didn't want all those fragrances, so I went fragrance-free. So I'm happy that I went on that clean up my life, natural and chemical-free type thing before I got sick, because there was less for me to change. And then when I did become ill, clothing I had bought after I went fragrance-free, I was still able to keep wearing. The stuff from before, no, I can't wear. Initially, I had switched to Simper Organic Unscented Laundry Detergent, mostly because that's what the organic food delivery service in my area had. It was actually very clean and fragrance-free, and I haven't been able to find it locally anywhere for years now, so I don't even know if it's still being made. I used that for several years, even after becoming chemically sensitive. I personally didn't use dryer sheets, but my boyfriend still did for his work clothes. So we had to find him an alternative for that. He was fine with the other detergent instead of Tide. After trying a few things that didn't quite work as an alternative, we were at the Home and Garden Show at the local expo center, and Nellie's Clean had a stall there. He wanted to try the wool dryer balls as an alternative to the dryer sheets, and they had a deal where you could get pretty much everything in their lineup except the dish soap for X amount of dollars, and it was decent savings. We managed to get them to throw the dishwasher powder in with that for the same price. So we got like a starter kit. Currently we do use the Nellie's powder for laundry detergent. We bought a 5-gallon bucket of it, so we've had that for years, and we will have it for years to come. So I don't need to restock anytime soon. We still use that Nellie's stain stick that came with that package because we still have it. It's been almost 5 years after purchasing it, and we still have it, so you know, we're not going to waste that. Rocky Mountain Soap has a stain stick too. I have one of them. Yeah. Let's see. When my boyfriend dries his work clothes, he uses all 4 dryer balls. you need to use all four or it's not effective. Synthetic clothing will static. Natural fibers do not do as much static. So if you are using synthetics, use all four dry balls. Wool makes me itchy to wear, but I haven't had a problem with the dry balls. We don't use it, so we've never used fabric softener, but white vinegar is a wonderful fabric softener. But don't worry, the smell of vinegar does go away once the articles of clothing or towels or whatever is dry. The vinegar smell does not stay. There are also a bunch of recipes for homemade laundry powder if you want to do it that way on your own. The only reason I don't make my own is because we bought a 5-gallon bucket of vanillis. I have been unsuccessful getting scented products out of my clothing. I can't wear or be near anything that has had conventional products used on it at some point in its life. So that's everything I had before I changed to fragrance-free detergent. Like, I've had to get rid of most of my clothing. However, I have been able to get ambient fragrance out of my clothes and stuff, and that's the fragrance that you pick up from going for a walk in the neighborhood. That's the fragrance you pick up from stepping into a grocery store or standing outside someone's house that uses air fresheners, like that type of stuff. The accidental pickup that you can't avoid. I have been successful getting that out. Generally, when I do that, I wash my clothes a minimum of 3 times. The first I'll do with an odor remover, the second I will do with a vinegar, and the third I will do with my regular laundry product. And then I'll repeat as needed. Some things have been unable to be saved. It is easier to save a natural material than a synthetic material. I did lose a jacket to an air freshener in a bathroom, but I think it was polyester. My pants were cotton and I think it took about 12 washes to wash it out, but I was able to get it out. The odor remover I have is Odor Cleanse. EnviroCleanse is supposed to be a little bit better, but I haven't tried it. I mean, I haven't left the house in a long time. A year and a half? Is that where we are? I don't know. Most hunting stores will have laundry products that are supposed to remove odors. I haven't looked into them, so I don't know if they're safe. I did a quick look yesterday online, and I couldn't find ingredients. So I'm very hesitant about it, but I mean, if you're in a hunting store, camping store, those usually carry them too. Maybe take a look. See if it's something that might work for you. I don't know if it will. And new clothing. I have to wash my clothes multiple times before I can wear them if they're new. And there's some things that I have never been able to wear. And I don't know if that was because of the dye or the material that might not have made it onto the label. So you might have to wash clothes multiple times, possibly with an odor remover, depending on the store, before you can wear them. Please don't ever wear clothing that's new that has not been washed. That's not safe or healthy. You have no idea what's been, those clothing have been treated with to keep the dye in and keep the pests out for travel. That's my laundry. Thanks for watching. Bye.